A fast A contact is so strong sometimes, but maybe no time to go into that because we get a round towards B that's just as quick. They have to wade through all the grenade damage, and it might be too much to handle. Breeze with an important kill onto Boomich, but the problem is that they're not out of the apartments just yet. s1mple taking down player after player, and now it's down to Tarik against 3. Has to find a way to deal with s1mple, but they are locked away in the market position. Tarik, if he can make a forward play here, maybe that's it. Takes down Electronic, quick flashbang through the window, trying to get some information, trying to get another player down, and he knows that actually he's pushed them all the way back in market. He's created so much space for himself in this 1 versus 2.
Unbelievable effort from Tarik already. The area he's just forced away from the CTs is ridiculous. Now, where is he? That's the question. We see a rotation from s1mple, creeping on shot, but he's missed his shot. 1v1. He doesn't know where Flamey is, but he may soon find out. Straight into the crosshairs. Tarik with a nuclear clutch, and the score is tied. It does look like NRG might be splitting the B bomb side, so it may be coming the way of Navi. 45 seconds on the clock.
Yeah, it's one of those things about the A bomb side. It can be hard to get the information of that bomb side without committing yourself to a huge risk. So it looks like they're going to actually indeed go for a B split. Navi have owned this as far as the gamble of stacking the site goes, but they have to defend it. That's a good start. Will they take the bomb back to A? Will they realize it's a stacking time? They're taking heavy losses entering this bomb site. 2 more players hiding in the site. Now there's just one. Breeze against Electronic, and he's going to...
Which Navi have. They could burst in any position. It's kind of in their favor with the limitations they have. This is such a strong angle for AWPers and riflers alike. Quick boost and Boomich can do more. The bomb's been dropped. Disaster is striking for NRG. We said it had to survive this round with numbers. They may not survive this round at all. Tarik alone in the B bomb site, spraying desperately, looking for something. He has to cut these numbers down. This is too much free money for Navi.
Yeah, this is going to be a tough one, but one of the best things about Dust 2 is that in positions like this, you're alone against 4 players, there's lots of open spaces. He has a Krieg. Tarik's objective here is to at least get a couple kills, and we'll see what he can do to try to achieve that objective. Of course, making his way in the lower tunnels, he knows that they know where his last position was, and there must be someone waiting nearby. He wins the first battle, takes down Flamey. 1 more to go, and I think they'll be really happy with this. Tarik, down to 16 points of health now, doing everything he can.
Hasn't been shy of doing that. Breeze again with this Krieg towards long. Not the first time he's done something like this, but he won't over-aggress. Time is on their side.
Yeah, it absolutely is. And a pick like that in a situation like this, with so much time to play, it's such a strong spot to leverage an advantage from on the T side, because the CT start looking for aggressions, they start looking for maybe gamble stacks, they try to find a way to mitigate the disadvantage. Zeus tries to push into the longhouse, but Breeze is waiting for it, and he just takes his head off. And now again, Navi down with no players left alive effectively towards that A bomb site. They've got very limited utility. They don't have an AWP. They're having to rotate out of position. They have to go for it. It's the last round, but you're hard pressed to find a way that they could possibly do this. Anything short of a miracle is not going to be enough. They have to do something incredible here. And Boomich will move close to this smoke. He's actually sneaking out here, but he does get discovered by Breeze. Breeze is having a great game so far.
And Tarik's in a strong position, top mid, s1mple, enter. They need to avoid getting wrecked by that scout. They need to get the numbers on the bomb site of A. They've got the Molotovs, they've got the smokes to set up. Tarik has an M4 though, by that car position. That's going to be a problem, but he's got no flashes to support Zerg. Breeze does, but he's miles away, so this is going to be an interesting one.
Beautiful Molotov, that is a necessity. And here comes the push. Tarik is there with the M4 for support for the scout of Cirque, and Cirque's going to go deep there with that scout, trying to see what he can find. Great frags though from Flamey. It might have to be all Flamey. He might have to go for the ace here. Boomich is just on, and Deagle, he's got to get the plant down. Flamey defends so that they can get that bomb down and ticking away, and it will, as Flamey looks for a jump peek, anything. Boomich there as well. You've got to be careful if you're Ethan and Stansel. He might go for the boost. Indeed, it's somewhat telegraphed here, but no one's going to go down. Flamey has to chance around these barrels, picks up another headshot. Stanisław doing what he can with his MP9. The jumping accuracy is very good, and with Flamey down low, maybe there's a chance for a big swing from Stan. Can he find it with this MP9? Trying to tease out the perfect spot there. Finds the 1 versus 1! Stanisław makes it happen. The MP9 is absolutely sick, and
solves for a split of B, so Tarik's going to have a lot to do. Time may be on his side. 27 seconds for him to do something. That Molotov is an issue for Ethan. No boost behind the box, and Tarik makes a forward play. He can't take the bomb out, but he has tunnels. At least that's something.
Yeah, that's beautiful. That's what you're supposed to do. But look at Boomich go! He's taken down 2 around middle. That's not a bad look, and he's going to seal the deal, I think, for NRG. Had he died in that position, as you say, James, Tarik, he made the right play. He knows he can't hold the site. So taking the position, which more likely only has one player to deal with, is going to allow you to make a retake happen. But, well, Boomich shut it down. And I've got to say, really impressed with Boomich. I think one thing that I've noticed from Boomich is that he isn't putting himself in positions, or at least his role on the team, on the T side of Dust 2, is he's pushing for information. He's running fakes. He's the guy throwing nades. He's calling rotations. He's so active and communicative. And NAVI are going to take away.
Woke up first, but anyway, Tarik, what does he choose to do? He's got a lot of players coming his way. Looks like a fast one from NAVI. He's lost his vision now with that second smoke grenade. Boomich taken out first, though. Even with some lovely flicks around construction. Tarik goes through the smoke, but he'll be traded. That sets a 4 versus 2 for NRG. We've got Ethan showing presence, can't see anything, shooting anyway. Electronic now is in a very precarious spot. Ethan taken out by s1mple, looking towards the car when Stan is. Circle rotating, so going back and forth, 2v2. And now Electronic, he's got 1:10 on the clock. He knows where Stan is. Spot freeze, but can he find the frag? He can.
And he's got the bomb in a minute to go. He's got an 18 to flashbang now, which he just picked up. And Stan, no utility on him unless he finds something as he runs over. And he's got a kit. So Electronic, he's going to know that he has some time to set up post-plant here. There it is. Where does he choose to go? Jumps across, and he was spotted, I believe, by Stanislaw, and he's going to see that. I think he was a little bit frustrated. We saw on the player camera as we see him falling back to that pit position. It's all about the precision here. Stanislaw, the in-game leader for NRG, the most recent pick up to the team, looking to see where the peak will be. Surely Electronic will be favored here. He's going to get the peak up and see Stan first. But can he land the shot? There it is. Now Stan has warning of where he's coming from, trying to find a pre-aim. Stanislaw, oh my!
On the way. Has he got some sound cues? Surely he has. He's going to have a lot to do, but there's no rotation just yet, so maybe it will be a surprise.
Oh my goodness, that's a really awesome first shot just before the pop flash comes in, and he escapes down towards the stairs as well to the lower position, so they cannot trade him. That is a great start for Ethan. Also, let's look at the time it kills. The bomb was rotating all the way towards tunnels. It is not safe. They cannot clear it. Now they have to go all the way back to long, and they have to start getting a move on. NRG are going to realize this, and they can start to set up towards A. This might be a battle against the clock.
Yeah. They've got 2 Molotovs, NAVI, although one is with Flamey, who's in mid, so they've got 1 Molotov, which is relevant, to try and clear position to stop the burst from NRG, who still have 5 players alive, and indeed, time is going to be of a great issue. The flashbang doesn't quite work out. The frags are coming in from the P250, from the Deagle. s1mple missing the shots, and another one. He hits those all day. They get 0 frags in that round. A smoke. A flash, and a lot of players going through a choke point. Ethan starts well. There's a crossfire to deal with. Fuse doesn't know where the fires are coming from. 3 CTs here now. A Cirque's in the market, and this is a decimation. The wings are being pulled off the fly. Electronic, the last man standing. Boomich is in position. That draws Cirque's attention. He has to fear a boost as well. Breeze taking a lot of damage in that short area. 40 seconds, and NAVI are going to be able to burst on this bomb site really quickly. Electronic falls, however. Stan has an angle to help his teammate. Cirque has been picked off finally by s1mple on the rotation. Comes out wide from Palace, and there the trades continue. Man advantage now for NAVI. Won't last too long as they plant the bomb on A.
Quickly, Breeze goes around from CT. There's a quick flashbang. Oh my God, Flamey defends it somehow, and that leaves everything on the shoulders of Tarik as he edges his way forwards from jungle, looking for that first frag, that first peak, that first player to punish, as he now starts to check CT. Where he has to find one of these 2 players. He has to bait one of them out, and they must hear him. They know exactly where he is. He taps the bomb. He's trying to force that peak. He needs a frag sooner than later. It's starting to get very desperate. He doesn't have a smoke. He's going to throw the flashbang, trying to get somebody to peek, but they just won't do it. And
we've got a decoy as well for Stan, and sometimes decoys can be useful as a fake flash or something along those lines, but Zeus is getting very aggressive, and surely he's been heard. So many footsteps, but Boomich is here to deliver.
That's a good opening kill. He'll at least lighten the push into that B-bomb site, but it's just going to be Electronic who's there. He's not looking confident to go through the market just yet, holding back, and s1mple's going to go down. Ethan finds a shot through the smoke, and now Electronic and Flamey are in a very bad position because NRG can just take the run of the map. They've got positioning towards A. They're going to go for that. It's more guaranteed. Flamey takes one straight to the face at distance by Ticket, looking for some clean shots here, but it's nothing that he can find, and Electronic needs a quad kill. A clutch.
Very deep smoke grenade being thrown on the B bomb site from Zeus, who has one of the 3 rifles. Boomich still with some presence in the mid position, but NRG have rotated 4 of their players towards A. That timing is absolutely perfect, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a great way to start, and maybe that gives him a clue as to what's happening. 4 Na'Vi players rotate in. Flamey's here close behind default. Boomish picks up another one. Now NRG are in trouble. Boomish absolutely decimating.
The 2-pack and biggie weapon. Stanislaw gets taken out by s1mple, and maybe it's his turn to deliver now. Lovely frick from s1mple. s1mple and Electronic. That's the duo you want activated here on Mirage. Zeus falls on the B bomb site, being victimized by what remains of NRG. Tarik dropping off, Cirque staying on the high ground as they try to defend B.
And this is a problem, it's a 2 versus 4. s1mple started it off so well, but very good call to get straight into B. They had a timing window in the 2v1 and they took it. And now Cirque and Tarik are the ones left in this 2v1. They've got time, they've got post-plant positions. Na'Vi will be coming in from pretty much everywhere. Tarik will find that out the hard way, taking some damage there. Down to 46, Cirque with a fantastic response. Knows one is in the apartments. Running distraction. Cirque, though, he is no fool. Picks up another kill, but it's all on him. A 1 versus 4. Cirque with 3. 1 more to go as Flamey makes his way forwards, and Cirque knows exactly where he is. There goes the flick. He can't land it. It's almost there. We'll see Ethan moving forwards there into position. And s1mple is key here. The one thing that blows up a play like this, push through connector, is the AWP from Ticket.
They're going to be low on flashbangs, but a high on rifles. Flamey delivering from default. s1mple has nothing working for him right now. Flamey so key on default. Doesn't know where Stanislaw is just now. The bomb's on the floor. The rotation's coming in, and the time is low for Stan. He sees the shadow. He's looking for the trade fraggers. There's one of them. He can't find anything. He finds something now. 20 seconds. He can still do this. Rotating around default. There's a smoke up at the moment, but that might have something to do with the remainder of this round. There's a bait setup. You can see Boomish looking to engage. Doesn't quite work out. Tarik is low, but will he check for Zeus's position? That frag has actually brought s1mple into the B bomb site, but the bomb is still in mid, and with that smoke up, as you can see on the radar, they're going to be moving in for a split of the B bomb site, and s1mple's in position. Free frag for Zeus. Great angle for s1mple. Needs one more. Cirque.
Commit them. Now more mid presence coming in from Zeus. Stanislaw with the off angle though will win the battle.
And with that, Breeze starts to move through Palace immediately, but he's very, very far away, and the push is coming in towards the B bomb site, and Cirque is here. He's ready, he's waiting, and now he is the bait. You can see Tarik is just waiting for the plays. They're running out of players, Na'Vi. They don't have anyone through the choke point, and it's Boomish with 2 HP and 25 seconds, and 4 NRG players. Spots one, but he's got so much more to do. 20 seconds, NRG need not peek. He has to plant a bomb, let alone find these players. 15 seconds, he's on the window. Again, no one needs to peek. It only gets worse, and it's a 2-0 for NRG.